Hi, this is Nancy Thompson, the 8 Weeks to Wellness Director at the Springfield Wellness Center, celebrating food this month. It's Nutrition Month in March, and we're talking about a different macronutrient every week this month. I wanted to cover carbohydrates today. Carbohydrates have really gotten a bad name over the years, thanks to the standard American diet. The standard American diet is really comprised of a lot of refined, processed, not natural foods that have given carbohydrates a bad name, because when you think of carbs, a lot of times we're thinking of processed breads and crackers and cakes and cookies and things that have refined sugar, refined flour, and processed foods that really are not great choices. So unfortunately, whole carbohydrates are great choices. Our body needs primarily carbohydrates to survive and to get its energy and to get its fiber and many other nutrients and phytonutrients from. So I'm going to talk about what that really means and what other nutrients you can get from carbohydrates. Carbohydrate is one of the macronutrients. We think a lot about maybe potatoes, rice, grains, but carbohydrates are really any plant-based food, and that's where we should get a lot of our nutrients from. As far as the potato goes, the potato is really not just carbohydrate, it's all the macronutrients. There's 10% of the calories in a potato come from protein. About 1% comes from fat, and the rest is, about 89 or 90% is carbohydrate, but it's in a full complex form. So it's a good choice if you're looking to include it in your daily eating habits. Sweet potatoes are even better because they have all the great, again, protein, carbohydrate, and a little bit of fat, but it's also got a lot of vitamin A because of its color. Colors are very important to include in our diet, and you get that from plants. Another thing that's maybe really popular right now, but is leafy greens. I have kale here, but anything like romaine, spinach, kale, Swiss chard, those more hardier greens, and then the plants like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, also provide great protein besides a fine source of carbohydrate. So about 75% of the calories or the nutrition in a leafy green do come from carbohydrates, but then 25% or almost 25% comes from protein. So you get a good blend of nutrients in what most people think of as a carbohydrate, not just strictly carbohydrates. So think of foods, particularly plant-based foods in their whole form, as providing you an array of nutrients, not just a carbohydrate. And then more importantly, perhaps, is the others, the vitamins, the nutrients, specifically the phytonutrients that come in plants. Potatoes have them, sweet potatoes have them, kale, every color of fruit, vegetable, seed, grain, nut contain a vast array of phytonutrients that you can only get from plants, and that are going to provide you this nutrition we're only now beginning to understand that can be healing, that can prevent disease, and give you the nutrition that you need for a healthy diet. So include a rainbow of carbohydrates in your diet every day and live well.